Hey guys, welcome back to the Geekbox and welcome back to another Hitman video. So we're going to be going back to Sapienza today to an old school challenge, two of my favourite challenges actually. I think probably in the whole game, let alone just this level. But we're going to be covering Eye for an Eye and Walk the Plank. So we're going to blow somebody's brains out through a telescope and we're going to blow somebody up with a cannon. How often do you get to say that in life? Look, just quickly before we get into the video, just to remind you, this video is sponsored by our great sponsor, the little supplement company, where you can buy the best supplements to get the best help for a healthy lifestyle, or if you're training, whatever you're doing to look after your body, this is the place where you get the greatest value for the greatest kind of products run by a guy that really knows his stuff. So check out the little supplement company in the link down below. Anyway, let's get into the challenges. So for this one we are going to use a sniper rifle that we store at the safe house and then the default loadout, and I bought the Devil's Own outfit as I like the irony of the fact that we're going into a church as it. But as we make our way into the safe house, then we're going to go straight up and grab the sniper rifle. Obviously this is a proper storage point, so if you ever need to take something bigger like the sniper rifle or any sort of assault rifle etc for what you're doing, you just grab it here in the safe house and make your way back out. And then we're going to head on down to the church. So little bits like this I will speed up as well, because actually you don't need to watch extras walking around and me rambling. So we're going to make our way down to the church and we're going to have to get upstairs, which obviously is a restricted area for you. And even if you dress up as like the church or the priest etc, for some reason, well, so for some reason a lot of the people here are still enforcers, but I suppose it does make sense how you actually would know each other. So we're just waiting here. This chap's going to come down the stairs. He's going to mess around here for a moment at the top of the stairs, then he'll walk out, and as he does another person will come down, and we're going to throw a coin just tightly into the stairwell so you can slip past him. I mean, this isn't a silent assassin run by any means because of the cannon kill. Obviously that takes out a few people with it, but if you did want to, obviously you have got the option of going silently up to this point, or you could just knock him out. So I choose to do distraction. I like to try and keep it clean for as long as I can. But as he just goes and checks there, then you can just head straight up the stairs. Again, you're moving so quick, unless somebody's literally face to face with you, they're not going to see you long enough to be suspicious, which is hilarious considering how I'm dressed. But heading up to the top of the stairs, we are then going to get ourselves set up ready to shoot the observatory, and this is how we're going to then lure our target to look through the telescope. So just getting up to the top here, obviously there's no guards etc, and you're just going to aim across at the observatory dome there, and here you'll see the box. So if you shoot the box it will open it up, and if you shoot it again it will open up the electrics, which this then, as you'll see, will force the observatory dome to open so the telescope can be used. Obviously this is also something you can do inside if you're ever actually in that part of the villa to get Caruso by himself without a guard. So this is just a trick obviously to get him from the outside. And then I'm going to skip forward a little bit here, as old Silvio does like to take his damn time, but eventually you'll see he is in the tower. It'll be at the bottom, the guard will come outside. As I said, it's a bit of a wait of time, depends where in the villa he is as well when you activate it, but the moment you hit that second panel it starts opening, he will instantly start walking over to it. So now we've got Silvio actually making his way up through the tower. You'll see when you look, an eye will appear on the telescope, and that's your cue to shoot. So that's ricocheted through the back of his head, which is a nice way of taking somebody down, I think. And then obviously we can put our sniper rifle away. We're going to jump the railing here, so don't worry about bringing the sniper rifle with you, and we're going to slide on down. So getting down from here, now we're going to head into the back streets of Sapienza. So you saw I got caught by a camera there, but again, as I said, there is not going to be a silent assassin rating on this because of the cannon kill itself. Obviously if you want to, you can go to one of the 2 points where you can go and take out the cameras etc. One's in the base of the church, the other one's in the villa, so you've got your options there with that. And we're also then going to head on, like I said, through to these back villages. You can go through the back lanes, or you can run up this main road and then you can turn off. So I prefer going the main way, just because I know if I cut through this tunnel here then I've only got to turn right and it will lead me up, because we're trying to find the detective. There is a storyline version of this as well, or story mission I should say, so you can use that to find him if you need. But you just pop here, took the radio on, and it will wake him up. So from here he's going to go and sort out his meeting obviously with DeSantis, and that's going to put her in place for the cannon kill. And we on the other hand are going to make our way down along the side of the lab and get ourselves positioned so we can get that cannon set up. So once we've made our way along the water, here you can shoot the camera out or just go through it, as we've already been spotted by a few. Then we're going to pick up the coin here and make our way up onto this edge. So a bit of a time point here, you're going to take out these guards if you want to, or you can do a sneak. So I like to use coin trick here. It does seem a bit edge here. Sometimes the coins work perfectly, other times it seems like they're as absolutely blind as a bat, so you have to keep getting them to come over and see the coins. But using the spade here you can also lure them, so it is worth grabbing that as well. But yeah, we're just setting up a little trap to get one of the guards out of the way, because the three of them there together is a problem with this. But once we remove the one, we can get his outfit and then make everything easier. So you can see I grabbed the shovel, and as I said, coins right in front of him when he walked up to it, but still didn't see it somehow. So we will use the shovel that we picked up in a moment to get his attention so he starts seeing the coins. Just drop the shovel in there, and you see finally you get the guard's attention. So I don't know what it is, some areas like with this, it's some places they'll spot it a mile away even in like long grass, and then you get places like this where the guards just aren't very reactive to whatever's around them. So he's got the first two, and to me normally that wouldn't be too far a piece for a coin to not be spotted, and yet looks right at it, turns away. So you just grab your shovel again if you need to do the same trick again to get him out. Well, so at the end of the day, the main thing is we want to get him across here so we can eliminate him, and then we can take his clothes. So once we finally get him to actually go for that last coin, we can choke him out, and now we're going to grab his disguise and make our way to the ruins across the bridge. There is still an enforcer to this outfit over there, so we're going to take a few bits with us. I mean, the best way is, luckily they're half blind, so you can literally walk up over here and you could throw a coin or whatever you like into their way, or you could use the old drop trick, which I like to do here just to completely get rid of them. So we're going to throw the shovel to get their attention, and the gun we just picked up from that guy there, he's going to come forward, he's going to find the gun, and that will eliminate him from the picture for a good couple of minutes, because he has to then make his way up into the security room in the mansion to then obviously get rid of it. I'd say for new players this is a good trick to get acquainted with as well. It's such a helpful thing, so you can just let the guard walk away, or in this case I decided the long grass is there, so why not just take him out of the picture completely. So once you've eliminated him and got him dragged and out of the way, or you've let him walk away, at least you only take them out that they're not going to be coming back at a random time you don't expect. You can then make your way across the bridge. So obviously now the guard that's disguised as a gardener that's left over, he's not going to cause you any trouble. There's still a lot of enforcers here, so just head straight on up, and we're going to be making our way and grabbing any cannonballs and that we see across the way, as they are useful. So grabbing the cannonball here, there's also some gunpowder, so the two of those together is what we're going to need. So if you head on up and round, you'll be looking at, you'll get a good view, but you'll see this is where DeSantis is on the pier, so you use your instinct there to double check she's there. She saw the red marking. So load both elements into the cannon, and if you want from here, as I chose to, there is a guard that comes outside for the lab. You can just take him out. As I said, we're about to seriously lose our silent assassin rating as it is, so a lot of aiming there. Nice clean headshot. But yep, if you fire the cannon it will blow up, and then Santa's gone. So that's her out of the picture. So take cover now. I just say pop up into the tower for a moment. I will skip forward from this because sometimes you have to wait around for a minute for them to do their search around, and then you can carry on and make your way back out exactly the same way you came in. So back at the entrance, we are now going to make our way back the way we came, as we're going to head to where we just blew DeSantis up for the fact that she has the biolab keycard. So just drop it on down, make your way through, or see if you want to, like I like to, you can shoot this camera out so you don't have to keep running in visual. And of course down here we've got that body being dragged away, so don't worry, it didn't just randomly disappear. But as you head on over, you'll see, well, you'll get to the site where you just used the cannon, so you'll get to see who you did actually hit, and obviously why Silent Assassin is dead and dead now, as the 2 guards got taken out. The detective not so much though, which was a surprise. But if you just grab the key card, don't worry about it. He said you've already ruined your rating and that with it, so him seeing you for a second doesn't matter. Normally I'd find a detective gets taken out with it as well. It must have just been the pure timing of it, the fact that he's just stood there having a smoke. But heading back along the coastline path again, we are now going to head into the lab itself and get ourselves a disguise. So as you go in, there'll be a fuse box on the wall here. If you just ping that, then one of the scientists that's chatting to the guards there will come up and have a check of it. So if you want to save yourself some time, just flick it back off again. Obviously either or, it doesn't really matter. And well, the cannonball I mentioned earlier, this way you can have your little bit of fun of lobbing a cannonball into the side of someone's head, which again isn't something you get to say very often. And when you take them down, I mean, normally wait a little moment longer than that. For some reason he still didn't spot you, even though he's staring right at you. But just head on down into the lab and stick to the right here. So for those that don't know as well, there is a quick easy way of actually taking out the virus, which you do need to do for some of the other challenges to set them up. But make your way along this little walkway here, and you will then find a little platform here. Now best thing is you need to hang back a little bit so the guard can't see you taking the shot. But using your instinct, you'll see a little bit there, a skylight that's hanging down. So if you just clip that with a single shot, it drops to the roof and takes out the virus. So that's everything done. Now that's all the objectives finished, as Diana said. So we're heading towards the exit. So we're going to use the plane exit from here, and this is where I made the discovery. Now no exit appeared. This was because my game had gone offline, and I have to say, in 7 years of this game, I've never had this before. I didn't realise that when the game goes offline that you actually can't leave the level. It's also why it's not showing my status, it's not showing my targets. So there's a discovery. But anyway, so that's how to get those 2 challenges done. As you can see, I went to check things, that's what I realised it said. It was offline as well, and I finally put it together. Cue the random check-in settings, have got nothing to do with the problem at hand. But anyway, thanks for watching guys. I hope this video helped you get these challenges done for whatever reason you've had to go back in and do these, or if you just want to get them done for fun again. So if you like the video, please hit that like button. If you like the channel, then please hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with all the latest content. And of course, I will see you all out there.